according to the National Department of Tourism, from January to August this year, the country welcomed 5.8 million international arrivals, and that's up by 7% compared to 2023. Now, as we continue to follow the Sun Summer Campaign, we are broadcasting live from Sun City Resort in the Northwest Province this morning. Now, the province is packed with fun-filled, family-friendly tourism holiday destinations, which includes, of course, the Magaliesburg Arts and Crafts route, as well as the Madikwe Game Lodge. And to tell us more about what is on offer in the Northwest Province, we are going to speak now to Refilwe Tladi, who's trade partner in the Northwest, and Refilwe is standing by with her. So let's hand it over to V.
Thank you so much, Sakina. Once again, a very good morning to our Morning Live viewers. As you can see throughout this morning, we've been moving from one destination to the other out here at the Sun City Resort, and now we're out here at the Palace. And I am, of course, as Sakina has already mentioned, joined by Refilwe Tladi, who is the Northwest trade partner. A very, very good morning to you, Refilwe. How are you doing this morning?
Good morning. Good morning. I'm very well. Thank you so much. It's very hot in the Northwest. What do you think?
It's extremely hot, and I'm wearing black. But Refilwe, we speak about the Northwest Province and what it has to offer. Why is it that you say, as a trade partner to the Northwest, that the people of South Africa and people from all over the world should come to the Northwest Province?
You know, Northwest, it's an experience and a half, you know. We've got a variety of activities, different types of accommodation, from your 5-star lodges to 3-star guest houses owned by community members. So there's lots of activities that you can do in the Northwest, like your quad biking. Each district in the Northwest Province offers different activities. Like, for example, if you visit the Magaliesburg area, that's when you can be able to experience the water sports, your boat cruises, your cableways, and then areas like your Mafikengs, that's around the villages there, you know, they have Bohosi, you know, and around the villages there's village tours, the Sunning Dam, where you can camp and do different activities. So I would say Northwest has a lot to offer, and we need to say that in the Northwest as well, we have a beach, right? You don't even have to go to the coast. We have a beach right here at the Valley of the Waves in Sun City. We have a beach. You can also experience that, soak in the sun, you know, walk in the warm sand as well.
So, as obviously someone who's based here as a trade partner, would you say it makes your job easier to have to market, almost to advertise the Northwest Province? Because, as you mentioned, there's just so much to do. I mean, yesterday when we arrived here at Sun City, we could go quad biking, we could go in the Segway, there's zip lining that is available here. So it's almost a one-stop shop for everything that you'd want, whether you're an adventure junkie or you're someone that just wants a leisurely getaway.
Yeah, of course. Marketing is very important because that's how people get to know what Northwest has to offer. So there are actually initiatives that we partake, or the programs that we're involved in with South African tourism, for example, and also the local DDECT tourism authorities as well, associations. So we come together and put together travel packages so that people know exactly what to do when they're here. And for tour operators and travel agents out there, their job is simple. Sell the province, make sure that people come here and experience different activities, because people travel for different reasons. There are people that travel for leisure, there are people that travel for business, there are people that travel just to relax, and Northwest has all of that.
And when we speak about probably looking at some of the big tourist destinations or attractions, when we look at the Northwest, I know you mentioned Sun City Resort possibly being one of them. Which other places do you find are big on people wanting to come to Northwest and experience?
Definitely after the Magaliesburg area, when it comes to safaris, the Magaliesburg area is I think it's 55,000 hectares of land. There's a lot of game. The Big Five is here. Madikwe as well. Madikwe has the Big Five as well. It's also close by. It's also big. But if you don't want to do safari activities, we also have the Hartbeespoort Dam area, which is huge. Go there weekends. And
the dam is nice and clean. clean.
They say it's the Hassan, it moves actually.
Yeah.
It depends on when you come. Sometimes it's on the other side of the dam, the other side is on the other side of the dam. So it just moves with the wind. But right now, I must say that they're doing a great job. The dam is very clean, and when people go there to maybe for restaurants, there are restaurants that have like the decks. When you're there, you get to see the dam, and it's tranquil. So Harties is one of the big areas that people visit as well.
And we also love it for hiking. I'm not big on hiking, but the couple of times that I have tried it out, it's very nice. Let's talk to some people that travel out to the Northwest. Have always said that the roads are a major cause for concern for them. How are you working on addressing that issue?
That one, I wish sometimes as tour operators, travel agents, when we sit together, we try to come up with solutions, but remember, we cannot do all these things. Our job here is to put together travel packages and make sure that people come here. But now with regards to roads, we've had like your indabas, like conferences, we talk about these things, the issues, and the road one, I must say it's big, and they've been saying they're solving it and they're working on it. I don't know how long it's going to take, but I know around the Hartbeespoort area they're doing something about it. They're trying to fix the roads there. This side of the Northwest, it's quite slow, but yeah, eventually let's hope it gets there and they get to fix the roads, because a lot of people do self-drives, and it's not nice for you to drive in your car and then hit a pothole when you're on holiday. So that's a major concern for our travelers as well. But I hope one day we'll be able to resolve it.
But it certainly is an issue that has been highlighted and they are aware of it. And as far as you know, you've been told they're working on it.
Definitely, because it's not even an issue of only the Bojanala district. The people around Mahikeng, Potchefstroom, Harties Madikwe area, like I said, it's a major concern. We've raised it with tourism, not necessarily tourism authorities, but the
roads agency.
Yes, correct agencies, the Department of Tourism right here, the Northwest Tourism Board. We've raised it with them as well. They are doing something about it as far as we know, and we just hope that
that it will be resolved. Okay, on a lighter note now, let's talk about the fact that this province borders Botswana. Do you find that because of that you get a lot of international visitors as well coming? Is it a major international attraction?
Yeah, definitely. If you look at the stats, especially here in Sun City, I know that a lot of people that come here, it's definitely international guests, particularly to come here and do game drives, and see the Big Five. Yeah, so
they love the Big Five.
Everybody comes here for the Big Five, definitely. Yeah.
And I cannot let you go, Refilwe, without speaking to affordability, because oftentimes the current economic climate we're in, affordability is a major concern for a lot of South Africans. What does it cost an average person to come to the Northwest Province and have a good getaway or a holiday? Would you say it's affordable, and what is the range, if you can tell me, that we're looking at?
I guess it all depends on what you want to do, right? Because we've got weekend travelers and long stay travelers. That's why it's important. I always advise people to get in contact with tour operators and travel agents, for affordable rates, and to put together a travel package for you. Because if you have a travel package, it means your itinerary is planned out. So when it comes to affordability, it depends on what you want to explore. For example, you can choose to visit a 5-star lodge, or you can visit a 3-star lodge. Depends on your budget. But I must say that on average, I'm going to make an example with around the Bojanala area. The guest houses vary from 700, 750 per night, including breakfast, 800. And then you get to the 3-star, 4-star hotels and so on. You get your accommodation 1,600 to 1,800, around there. And then your 5-star lodge. Sun City is expensive.
It's for the tourists. It's for the dollars and the euros and the international.
I know, and that's a major one right there. You just reminded me of something. Not only Sun City, but a lot of establishments, right? Our travelers say it's always unfair because sometimes they charge us the same rates as international clients, and that's a major concern for our travelers as well, because you cannot expect my rand to get the same value as a dollar. It doesn't work like that. So we're also trying to have talks with different establishments to look at having special rates for our local travelers as well. But yeah, it depends on what you want to do. For example, if you do quad biking around Sunset here, it's about 800 rand, 750, 800 rand. The hardest area you can do quad biking at 400 rand. So it all depends on where you do these activities. If you do quad biking around the Mahikeng area, the Potchefstroom area, you can get away with 300 rands. So I would say the destinations that are popular, everything gets expensive. Like Sunset is expensive because there's a demand for it.
Indeed, as we know how supply and demand works, right? And Refilwe, before I say goodbye to you, on Morning Live, we are following the sun this summer. We are exploring different parts of South Africa. How do you follow the sun during the holidays?
First of all, we make this Isamaye. So, it's summer. It's summer and you need to explore. You're making it our own. What can I say? Yeah, travel wise, travel smart. That's all I can say, yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is Refilwe Tladi. She is the Northwest trade partner. She says travel wise, travel smart. Isamaye, and that's the note we'll wrap it up on right here out in the Northwest province. We are out at the Sun City Resort. Behind me is the beautiful palace. This one is going to cost you a couple of thousands to sleep here per night. But that's where we'll leave it for now. We'll be back with you in a bit as we wrap up our festivities out here at the Sun City Resort, as we follow the sun and make happy happen.
Well, indeed we do. Thanks so much, V, coming to us live there from Sun City this morning.